Hey now, welcome back. Sorry for the delay, but we're back. We're looking at the Frozen 4 crit, the second week of racing. Really fun racing up there. It was awesome. I'm here with my fellow teammate and all around swinging dude, Mike Tan.
Yo, what's up, guys?
So we're gonna do a little race analysis of this video, and we'll have the third one we'll work on after this. So let's talk about the teams that were here today. Let's start with that. And so Mike, who's the other biggest team there?
Oh, we got Butcher Box. They got a full squad there.
They had like five
guys,
like
5 or 6 guys.
Yeah, somewhere between 4 to 6 guys. But they brought a full squad this time. So
in the Northeast, man,
yeah,
it's been pretty quiet except for the Frozen 4.
Yeah, these races continued to draw out some of the heavy hitters in the Northeast because there was no other racing going on. And also, looking at the course in the upper right, really fun course, really well organized by the race promoter organizers. I do want to say thank you to them for putting this event on because they did do a great job. So that's awesome. So other guys here, we had the full Butcher Box squad as we said, and then returning again, Ben Wolf, former UCI Conti Pro of Best Buddies Racing. I think a lot of people have started to hear more and more about them if they hit more podiums, which is pretty great. Can't wait to race them more. Should be fun.
We got Rockland Velo right there with Clever and Ishmael.
Yep.
Clever with the beautiful hair flowing. Love it.
Yes, like we said, very, very cool looking bike rider. Very cool. And and then there were a few individual strong riders as well, which we'll see they'll get into the mix in this race. And then also from Jameson Capital.
Oh, we got Gino Villafane.
Yep, strong rider, and I think he had a few teammates as well. So yeah, awesome. Let's talk about who we have at this race. I think for the second week of this race, we came up with four guys.
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
There's 4 of us.
There's Erlen right there. There's me. There's Neil, and of course Cormac. And here, neutral lap's over. It's about to go.
All right.
So I think everyone was anticipating a break because that's how the first race went.
So for first lap coming through these corners, I think everyone's mostly waiting for the hill. Let's talk a little bit about this course again. I mean, you see it in the upper right there. We just came through 2 technical corners, and then it's pretty smooth and winding. And then on the backside, there's the hill that Mike, you called a good feature for the race last time, which I thought was a good way to describe it.
Well, for sure. I mean, otherwise it's just you sit in and you're kind of not using any energy at all. But this little drag, it's only about 20 seconds, but definitely stings the legs.
Yeah, it's short. It's a short hill, but it provides an opportunity to the racers to attack and hurt people behind you and split up the field. And then it's also right after the hill tends to be an area that a lot of people like to go, and that was something we saw in the first week. So we'll see how that plays out this time.
Well, that's exactly right. Usually there's a headwind coming on the finishing straight, so it's not long enough. If you attack on this hill, you're not going to drop most guys. But at the top of the hill, they're going to feel it, and that's where you get your gap.
Yeah, and the wind's a good thing to bring up actually, because I think the first race, the wind was much lighter than today, where, as Mike said, on the finishing stretch, there was a much stronger headwind. So that's going to affect attacks there, but also just the finish coming into whether it's from a break or a sprint.
Yep.
So something to keep in mind as we're coming down this finishing stretch here.
Here we go. The attacks are going fast and furious.
Yep. First few laps, always people just looking to test each other. You rarely win the race in the first couple laps, but you may learn something in the first few laps that allows you to win the race later. So
you could have a very short day if you're not paying attention.
By this point, we kind of know who are the strong guys, which we went through who are the teams and the guys there. You can even see right here. I mean, look who I'm sitting next to this whole time. I'm just sitting here with Clever, just pretty much just watching what he's doing. And then coming up here on the right, I think this is Gino, and then this is Ishmael. So I'm just kind of, and then right in front of them is Ben Wolf. So it's like all the strong guys are right here, and like there's Cormac. Like everyone's kind of, all the strong guys are kind of watching each other, and that's something you're always going to see in these races if everyone knows who they are, which the good racers will know who's at that race to the best of their ability, at least.
Hey, Mr. Jameson, can you get Gino a new left leg warmer, please?
Yeah, Gino. Gino, we're gonna send you some amazing Asos leg warmers in the mail. Okay.
He just needs a left one, though, right?
Courtesy of one of our supporting sponsors.
Yeah.
I think so. This guy, you see, with these Envy blue wheels, he's a guy to watch. We'll talk about him later on. He's one of those individual riders who definitely proved himself to be pretty strong.
So like we said before, with these races, with the lack of races in the region, all the strong guys come. I mean, teams come, but also individual strong riders, the guys who have been training this whole time. So you never know. You get a lot of surprise performances.
Yeah, 2021, I think, is going to be the year of surprise performances, for better or worse, depending on who you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough sport. You gotta be putting a lot of hours in. And boom! Oh, look, big attack on the left. Butcher Box throwing down.
Oh, who's that? Is that Cormac up there?
Yes. I don't know. Maybe someone. I think so.
Here's Big Ben. Big
yep,
Ben.
Everyone following.
He's gotta
Fellow
go.
USA Crit Team Butcher Box, not letting us down. Racing aggressively.
Gino.
I like it. Yeah, Gino's now going. I'm on Ben's Wolf wheel. I made sure that to stay with him just in case. Who knows? Maybe he's going to counter, but also big draft. He's going to pull me right back up.
What a unit!
Yeah, I know. Really, you could really see from the like under the handlebar camera angle. He looks like even more massive right here.
You could actually see his computer sitting behind him.
His
legs.
that's a joke we make about riding behind
yeah.
Rico. Is we could see the potholes through his legs when we're behind him.
Man, that corner is. Let's talk about that corner. Corner number 2. The fastest corner in the race. You can't touch your brakes right there, otherwise you're going down. Right? Just lean it and go.
Yeah. You gotta. How you take those corners definitely matters. Like, you can get away with not taking those corners perfectly, but as you'll see, almost every lap, how smooth you take that corner dictates the amount of watts you have to push coming out of it too. So it's a little bit of a give and take. So let's see. I think everyone's kind of looking at each other, being like, "Who's gonna bring this back?" I think. Oh, there's Cormac. So maybe it wasn't Cormac up there. So now Cormac's on Ben Wolf's wheel, and I'm on Cormac's wheel. And yeah, I mean, this is what we were saying before. We know Ben Wolf has the ability to. We know he has the ability to pull things back. He's a big engine. And right here, up that hill, one little effort brings us up, and me and Cormac are not going to miss the free ride up there.
Although that was Erlen up there, I guess. So.
Yeah, I think it was Erlen, yeah. And I say free ride with air quotes because, 600-700 watts behind someone on a slight uphill, it still hurts. And,
there goes
Clever and individual rider. I think Aeneas is that guy's name. 2 strong riders. And there goes Cormac, and Gino's on his wheel, and I decide to follow that because I was in the position, so why not just take the wheel?
That's right. Get 2 in the break, right?
Mm-hmm.
Makes life a lot easier.
Exactly, and that's what we want. We ideally want multiple guys in any breakaway. It's not just to miss the move. It's also just we want to stack the break always.
And there's a trick to that. I mean, you want to stack the brake, but you also don't want to pull pull your guy back, right? So if you're feeling good, go for it, and stay real tight, but just make sure no one's behind you, right?
Yeah. So I think it's all back. It's just all back together now. I think there's a small gap behind us, but I doubt it.
Yeah. Now everyone's sitting up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's slowing down now. Prime time for something to attack.
Yeah, nothing goes.
Clever's looking back. And here comes
easy.
Ben Wolf with his teammate Ishmael.
Yep.
There goes Gino's hitting the wheel. Ben G of New England Devo. Cormac wants to get back on that wheel. You can see right up the front here, it's just a lot of strong guys. The first 8 wheels right here.
For sure.
But we're getting close to the point where people are going to start taking more initiative because it's only an hour race, right? So it's 10 minutes in feels too early, but then again, that's a fifth of the race gone.
Yeah, look at your heart rate, man. It's jacking, right? Definitely working.
Yeah, well, I have a 20-year-old's heart rate. Don't let that high heart rate confuse you. My max heart rate is over 200.
Actually, I think in this race I set my max heart rate record, man.
In the second one? Oh,
I think
wow.
so. I think so.
I believe it. Crit racing, man.
Yeah, man, that's what it does to you.
Okay, I had Gino's wheel, and I saw the Butcher Box guy going. I was more than happy to just let him slot in. Why do the acceleration? Just could sit in behind him. So now it sits up here. This would be a perfect opportunity to counterattack. So I'm learning from this race analysis too, everyone. All right, it's not just our listeners.
And there he goes.
There goes Aeneas. He's that's one of the strong individual riders that we were pointing out before.
That's the spot,
And
right?
like I said, that's the spot to counterattack.
Because everyone's kind of tired.
Everyone's
kinda
tired.
gassed.
Yep. After the hill, right?
Totally right. Legs are stinging. They're burning. You're like, that guy's not going to stick. But if you sit up and wait, get a little too patient, that's it.
It's true.
Game
and
over.
I'll tell you, I remember sitting there and I had in sight all the biggest riders in the race right in front of me, ready to react. So when he went he's not on anyone's team, he's an individual rider, I didn't even think that I needed to go with him. And sometimes that's the best way to get away. It's a little bit of a tip if you're an individual rider against teams. Find that opportunity to put the teams on the back foot where they have to chase up to you. Because now if they're going to chase up to you, now you're in the break with the teams and you're setting yourself up for your best opportunity to win. So really great move by that guy, because he caught, I say I was caught watching. So was everyone else. Everyone else was, I guarantee, thinking almost the same thing I was in their own form or manner. Okay, so I see a Butcher Box guy come up here, go to do a move.
And there's our boy Chris.
Yep, Chris Polomina.
He's a good time trialist.
Yeah, really nice guy.
Fantastic piercings.
Yeah, that's right. So now everyone's looking to chase, and I'm looking to join whoever's going to bridge up to that. Again, I'm still kind of in my head like there's no way this individual guy is going to stay away from this whole field. And I think everyone else is kind of thinking that, but that's how breakaways get away too, though. The complacency of thinking you don't have to chase and expecting someone else to do it, and then everyone else starts to think that, and next thing you know, that guy has a minute gap or something like that.
You know what? That's how every breakaway goes. It's when the field decides they're not motivated, right?
It's true.
No one is strong enough to ride away from the field, right? No one's solo.
It's true, and I can't even see him. Can you see him?
Oh, he's way gone.
He's gone.
Man. He's gone. Oh, gap's opening up. He's like, pull through. What do you do? What do you do? Oh, they're slowing down up front, though, so.
I know, and I think in my head, I'm like, I don't think those guys are going to catch them. Like, that, the makeup of that chase group, I wasn't worried about.
Yeah, you got to let someone else go. There you go.
And now I see Ben Wolf going, that's a guy I'm worried about chasing. So, we're right at it.
Yeah, you pucker up a little bit.
Yeah. You just got to suck it up and go.
Yeah.
But again, I mean, even Ben Wolf, he pulls it back, and, he's not taking the initiative to then chase back. And he's a smart racer too, so he's not going to pull the whole field for no reason.
No, why would he do that, right?
Yeah, exactly. He's going to wait for his opportunity, and so is everyone else.
Yeah. If he's going to go, he's going to go now or just right after this little hill.
Yeah.
And right now he's putting it down, right? I mean, look at the power.
Yeah, it's one recurring theme is he would always go in this hill, and so would everyone else, either here or right after. Because it was the one place you could really cause separation. Yep. That's why I thought calling this a good feature in the race was true,
Yeah,
Makes
it's
sense.
the only feature, right?
Yeah, that and the turns. But the turns, you hurt people. You don't necessarily, you can't attack through them that much.
Yeah, you can't pedal through those turns, but right afterwards, if they're not
so right here,
on the hill,
I'm watching Ben Wolf. Because I'm thinking he's the guy that's going to be able to bridge up to this. And right next to him is Gino, and then Cormac goes off the front. I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit here. Maybe someone will pull him back. Cormac trying to bridge up. I think Cormac, we spoke with him. He was hoping someone would join him here, and maybe get some collaboration and pull up to the break. But I don't think he gets any such luck. I mean, I think I've been on Ben Wolf's wheel for like 2 laps right now.
I think you've been on for the entire race.
Yeah. Feels smart to me.
It's a good wheel to be on, man.
Yeah. I think I let him go here now because I think Erlin takes his wheel now, and I'm like, okay, I can move on to someone else.
So now is that Cormac getting brought back right here?
I think so. I think I might have saw the brake guy in the brake right up the road.
Yeah.
Now he's turned the corner though.
There's Cormo.
Yeah. So Cormac came back. He didn't get anyone to join him, so
Save your energy.
makes sense.
Save your energy.
A little bit of a push up this hill. And then again, right here, this is always every lap, this is where you should be paying attention. This is the danger zone. Because we just put an effort up that hill. You see everybody slows down here. No one wants to take the initiative, which means it slows down. Look, we're going 17, 16 miles an hour. It's slow. You could go by. Look, and there you go.
There he goes. There he goes.
Clever, making a clever attack. No, but seriously, I mean, one of us needed to go with him. That's a move we should have made. We should have.
There's that rider, the solo rider, just saw him make that left. So he's within sight. So for Clever to jump, bridge up, that's a good match to burn.
Yeah, that was smart because he brought nobody with him. So now all of his opponents have to work just as hard to get up there. And the guy's in sight. You can see him. So it's looking like he's going to catch him, and we're moseying along here. I'm on the front here going like 250 watts. It's like nothing. So I don't know. We got to see who's going to chase this. And I'll admit, I missed that. I was in the front. I probably should have jumped at that, but I was on the complete opposite side of the road watching Ben Wolf's wheel, and I got too distracted by watching that wheel, and I forgot about Clever's wheel. So,
but it's not only
and
about
someone else's move, you know.
It's like watching this, the video replay. It's easy to forget how hard racing a crit actually is, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you see the move go, and you know that's the right move, and you're tired. You need to recover, right?
Yeah.
So
I will say we're like 20 minutes in. If I needed to. Oh, so look right here. I think one of the butcher box riders comes flying by over here. And I remember when I was on the front there, I was looking back, watching who's going to come, and I remember seeing this rider started speeding up from like 30 wheels back. So I started to speed up as well so that I didn't lose the wheel too much. But clearly not enough because I had to push down over 400 watts for a little bit here just to close the wheel down because I don't want to let someone else. I'm not making the same mistake. I'm not letting someone else bridge up to the wheel.
Right.
Not without me on there, at least. And now I see Gino go, and I see Cormac's right on the wheel. So I'm like, okay, I could swing back a little bit here. Someone has that covered. There goes Erlin. Okay, and now I'm going to put a little effort in to make sure I don't fall back too far.
That was a hard move right there.
Yeah, this was a hard race. The second week, I think this one was really hard. I'm all the way in the back here because I was gassed from pulling back that butcher box rider, and so I don't even know what's going on in the front right here. But my teammates were up there, so
look at those ruby slippers, man, on the right side over
I have to wait for a little lull to move on up. Oh yeah, on the right, the red shoes. Yeah,
we'll call them Dorothy.
Yeah, there's no place like home. So now the question is, I believe. I recall what happened here is like I get back up to the front, and then I think right up there is a chase group that makes it across to the break. And I think that chase group has Ben Wolf in it. So now I get my way up to the front, and I get back up here, and I realize, oh wow, while I was back there, this break is gone, and we need to chase. So I start working here with the butcher box guy. I come up here, I start doing a pull, 400 watts or so, and yeah, I'm just trying to put in my work now that I'm back up here, now that I've caught my breath. And it was hard to get some collaboration going here, I gotta say, and I remember some of that was we'll see as we keep going here. Clever's teammate Ishmael did a really good job in interrupting the chase effort, and not enough guys wanted to chase it back too. I mean, this was a very hard race. I think some guys were just happy to finish, honestly. So I did my pull, I pull off, ButcherBox guy does a little pull. Gino does a pull. And then I'm going to hop right back in here because I want to help out. So now we got like 5 or 6 guys here. But in the middle of it is Rockland Velo teammate interrupting. So every time he gets to the front, we got to go around his wheel.
Fair play, right?
Yeah, no, it was good racing by him. It sounds like a dirty move, but it's a very common move in racing, honestly. Yeah, this is kind of it now. It's just us trying to bring it back because we made a mistake and missed those individual moves. The way it went today was very weird because it wasn't one move. It was like the individual guy went, then another individual went, and then those 3 guys, I guess, got it. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. You could see, I didn't get it on camera the last bit because I was recovering in the back.
Whoa, Ishmael. Ballsy.
Okay, yeah, because a little group got away there.
Yep, I think that was Erlen up there, and then that was Cormac on Ishmael's wheel, right?
I wonder if that was one of us up there.
That's Erlen up there. That's why Ishmael chased.
Ah.
Yeah, otherwise there was no point for him to jump, but that was a good move by him.
Yep. Alright. ButcherBox guy. Looks like he might go. I'm going to come with him. I'm going to work with this guy, which I think he's going to ask me to, because ButcherBox missed the break also, so I mean, we have the biggest teams. It's really our responsibility to be working to pull it back. So I've been kind of sitting in the back recovering while our other teammates were up there working. It's kind of my turn to go do something again.
There are 2 guys right up the road. Do you see them? 2 or 3 guys right there on the left.
Yeah, that might be the chase or the main.
Is that the break?
That might be the break. No
Wow.
way.
What is that, like a 10-second gap?
I know there were. I thought there were 3 guys.
Was it a three-man break?
I mean, I think that might be the break. Wow, they were closer than I thought. Yeah, I mean, in a crit, like a 15 to 30 second gap is enough to stay away, honestly, especially if you can get out of sight. Like, they're hard to see. When you're racing, it's hard to see that. Watching the video, I can see them around the corner, but I don't remember seeing them.
No. Cross-eyed half the
Yeah.
time, right?
So this is what I'm talking about with Rockland Velo teammate kind of interrupting the chase, getting in the way, because now he's in front of me, and I want to work with these guys, but it hurts to, like, in your head, you're, I mean, watching the video, you're like, oh, just go around them, push them out of the way, but it's just a lot of wasted energy to do that. So it's like I'd almost like rather him sit there and then just come around him the second he pulls through. So like I'm just gonna go around him right now and just could do my pull, right? I'm just gonna keep slotting back in until my body breaks, pretty much. Which it won't, because I'm unbreakable.
Gotta buy you a bigger helmet, man. Your head's getting kind of big, you know?
I feel like I've crashed my bike enough without breaking any bones that I get to call myself unbreakable. Oh, there goes Cormac.
Cormac's like, I had enough of this,
Yeah.
man. I'm not bringing anyone with me. Bye.
Yeah. And again, Cormac looking to, the chase isn't smooth enough. The group is too big. There's like a group of 20 guys. Like, we're just dragging guys along, even though there's only like 6 of us really rotating on the front. So Cormac is thinking here, hey, if I lay down an attack here, a little effort, and then I dangle on the front, maybe some of the strong guys will join me, and then we can get a legit smooth chase going, right? I don't think anyone joins him though, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a monster effort to bridge over by yourself, you know?
I mean, he was looking back. He would have led if he saw Gino coming. He would have like let him catch on. I bet.
That's what he was doing. He's trying to draw out these guys, right?
Yeah, but no one even was willing to do it. So, all right, bell lap. Here we go. Last lap. There goes Cormac. He goes again. Throwing it down.
Yeah. 2 chase groups. You see that?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Those are just chase groups.
There's like 8 guys, and then
Wow.
up ahead, like 4 guys.
Wow. So we're just trying to bridge up to the chase groups right here, of which it looks like we're going to. Ooh. Yeah, so I forgot about this. This was the end of my race right here.
Wow.
Because someone took the inside corner on me in a way that threw me into the barrier almost. So I just pulled my brakes. I'm like, it's not worth it. Ideally, because you could see they didn't even come in line. They didn't even come into the camera on that, which means it definitely was my line. They were half wheeling me into the corner basically. So, you know, in a more race winning situation, you got to hold your line there and go. But I'm racing for, you know, near places here. It's not worth
second
it's not
race
worth
of the season.
Yeah,
you know?
second race of the season. It's not worth my life.
It's a training race,
Yeah.
you know, after a year off.
I don't want to hit the gutter second race just, you know, for nothing. I'm just going to push my pedals here to come in as close to the group as possible. I'm not actually worried about it. And then I think I roll up here next to, I think this is John Harris, the Butcher Box. And I think I stopped to say hello here. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care about finishing 32nd. I might as well just like have a little friendly chat. So that's the end of the race here for me. I think how it happened at the end was, I forgot who. I think Erlin took 4th or 5th in this. Erlin or Cormac took like 4th or 5th in this one.
Oh my God! So then they must have caught that was the break right up ahead. Wow.
No, because I think the break was 3 guys, and then ours we caught the chase
guys.
groups.
Right. Okay.
We caught those chase groups, and then the final sprint there at the end was for 4th plus.
I think Ben G got 4th, and then he pipped Erlin at the line. I think that's what happened.
You're right.
That's
You're
what
right.
happened.
Ben G got 4th, Erlin got 5th,
Yep.
and then Cormac was like right there or something like that. With like
that was the
with
bunch,
like Gino
right?
or something. Yeah.
So I think the 3 guys stayed away, and they had maybe like just a few seconds on the field, right?
Yeah, they were. I think they were away by like 15, 20 seconds. I think they had a decent gap. But
not at the end, I don't think, man. On the last lap, they were right there.
maybe.
I think they had like 5 seconds, man. I saw like a very tiny gap.
It's crazy to think about, honestly. It's
Yeah.
fun. I'll tell you this, everyone. Like, we're watching these videos for the first time after a little bit, and it's very interesting. You could see like down the course in a way that you can't during the race while watching these. It's very interesting. It's like I thought that gap was enormous.
Yeah,
during the
you
race.
thought they were gonna lap you or something,
Yeah,
right?
but not the case. Well, good racing. Now we're going to try and go on to the next week and improve from there. So,
Lessons learned.
yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Hit that subscribe, hit that like button, follow us on Instagram, and, you know, slip into my DMs. I can't help it. All good. All right, everyone. Good things. Hey now.